conference showdown in round 2 of the playoffs.
Tough player.
On the opposite sideline, there will be no shock. And
both of these guys play with, they really get into it.
North Dakota State won the toss. They elected to defer.
Prepared.
They open up from the 25, and they will come out throwing. It is Eddie Casper with the catch in the backfield. Late developing situation. No Wankers right today for the Redbirds. Dawson will get the call as he takes it up past the third.
Look for different things from the linebackers. They could come or they just stay with 4.
They rush only 4. They run the stunt right at the sticks, cutting off the 33 pounds. Left-hander will come out throwing. Pressure off the edge. He will take a shot. Wide open. Lance down the sideline. Bryce Lance on the very first play. Bang! Touchdown!
I said, Sean, that he could hurt. Lance will be the guy that can hurt you badly along with Roger Nelson.
7 touchdown catches in the 4 playoff games. And wouldn't you know it, Charles, the H-back right. Rittenhouse will move the pocket, dumps it underneath. Charles unable to make the disciplined team. That's been a trademark for SPAC throughout the years. First touch of the day for Dylan Lord. Nicely executed. First down off the read. This will be Rittenhouse, and this is where he is. Late shift up front by NDSU. They come back near side. Lord with another catch. Spins off an arm tackle. Trip set to the top. Sobkowitz to the bottom. They run the draw up the middle. Gaping hole for Victor Dawson. Back-to-back first downs. They have it at the Bison 44. Near side throwing. Seaver to put on a Redbird uniform throughout the years. And Daniel Sobkowitz, number 2. They come back looking for Lord. Good. Play clock down to 1. Rittenhouse just got it off. A wobbler into double coverage. And let's see. A year ago for Matt Ince. After the 10-yard run by Penu, look at the time. Penu with the catch over the middle, and he is hit immediately by opportunity this year, along with a handful of other seniors, and they have made the most of it. Blitz pick up beautifully. The throw behind the kick. Redbirds show blitz, and here they come, and they're going to dial up the deep ball, man-on-man coverage.
They played on the roll well. Now they have to turn this around. Now.
And it's a defense that is getting healthier. Situation when you come to Fargo.
You got a club. All you need is one hand to play defensive line. You just go on and just make things happen. And just like almost like a point guard basketball. Outstanding throw.
Let's see if that throw gives him a little.
And then just getting outside, making sure you can get to the edges and get in space.
Staling, one of the linebackers who is one of the 6 top producers from a year ago. Second, a couple of missiles and falls ahead to the 47.
He makes a really nice job by Casper.
Eddie Casper looking a lot like his uncle Kevin. That's 14-0 lead. Final few of the NCAA football championships. The Fargo Dome, the setting, North Dakota State. Peyton took. He patiently waited for his opportunity, sat behind some really good running backs, and now in his senior year, this is his offense. Sheffin, the team leader in sacks, adds another total. Casper with the fair catch at the 12. 32-yard ESPN app, and a tough start for Tommy Rittenhouse. 5th offensive series for the Redbirds. A couple of punts and a couple of it.
The only offensive guy that's really made plays for him so far has been Eddie Casper. Before everybody else.
Brock Spack had Jack McGarry and Landon Woodward, both his game-time decision.
Went in and just really didn't give Rittenhouse any time to throw the football. Sometimes he can be out of. Yeah, they just find ways to keep getting guys in there and just making plays.
You're in the front 5 for North Dakota State. Young, mean, and talented, and they will run the zone to the right.
9 techniques as opposed to the 3 and 5 or guys on the inside. So it changes the landscape for you, but he's versatile enough to do that. The ball is tipped right there. Really nice job on the interior. I think it was Toby Anene.
Scoring pass to Lance. Their offense in this first half, 3 takeaways for the Bison defense.
Well, Toby Anene gets a chance.
Best third string linebacker in the country, and that's just because he had such wonderful linebackers out in front of him, and he comes up with the big play. But it's been a tough first half for Rittenhouse.
It's a really key component for this defense. Logan Cobb gets a lot of the attention.
Yards for Dawson, up ahead to the 26.
Dawson is running through the holes and finding spots. And Woolen also. That's the shot that really hits him. And to your point, going forward on fourth down, picking up those yards.
I judged to get a timeout, and they just did get it called.
Yeah, you had an assistant running down the sideline trying to get the call.
There is no foul for delay a game.
Let's see if Rhode Island can line up the scoreboard for the second straight week. That's coming up tonight, 10 o'clock Eastern on ESPN2.
A lot of good football. Offensive coordinator, rest of the soul, will say, knife it in there. When you get the ball, watch this. This is what knifing looks like. Homer Smith will say, if you stick the foot in the ground and you knife.
In the Bison, take a look at these staggering numbers, 123 to 16, and you know as well as anyone, this is where football game.
Pros that stay away from that interior. You've got to do what you can to make sure you keep the chains moving.
North Dakota State, they're first.
Now, what a year it is for the Missouri Valley Football Company.
This is what you want to do. And I think it's worked very well for them. And they even started getting kids that want to transfer to.
It's getting together as early as the second round. I know I circled this date like this is going to be a fun one. And it is a clean football game in this first half.
Yeah, other than the turnovers and only a few penalties.
Kicking team, number 27. That penalty will be declined. Or excuse me, number 20. Then additionally, we have a block in the back.
In the business, and Joe Tiller, he played for him. He had an opportunity to coach for him. He was a player back when Tiller was a coordinator, and then when
they're not getting beat to the edge by this North Dakota State
30-second timeout. Please reset the clock to 23 seconds.
A good one here from Fargo, as expected. North Dakota State, the defending champs. They've won 10 titles in the past 14 years.
I've had cows and horses all my life, lived around the universe.
Divides the state while also so perfectly defining it.
That disdain and that dislike for them.
I think it's more physical than any other game.
The out-of-state guys are like, wow, this is the craziest game I've ever played in.
The most played rivalry west of the Mississippi was first played in 18.
It's a lopsided rivalry, and we like keeping it that way.
16 in a row, starting in 1986.
Back to pass. They go for the corner.
Get the Bison lead by 7.
The Bison were able to be explosive early on, and then their offense really wasn't there. Their defense did everything else. Special teams did the knockback. I don't know what the terminology in wrestling is, but I know in football, that's pancaking on the other side.
That's 3 points, feet to back, danger, exposure. First catch, Carson Williams, the tight end, and a first down for the Bison.
A really nice job by Carson Williams. Cole Payton finally had some opening.
Dylan Lord, if this sticks, his 8th catch of the day, but let's see what the laundry's about.
Offense, number 2. Indian Forts after distance to the goal. Still third down.
Yeah, whenever that flag comes.
Interception.
Underneath guy.
First and 10, North Dakota State.
There's no way that ball's going to get there. 24.
This North Dakota State defense has been opportunistic this afternoon.
All season, Rittenhouse had 5 interceptions. He's got 5 today, which now gives him 19 on the season.
The time in this football game, Rittenhouse, Geneva, Illinois native, just loves the system, loves this program. Usually when you go here in the Valley, we talked about one of 3 finalists for the prestigious Peyton Award, which is the Heisman equivalent at the F's play. Nowhere to go for Pennu.
Yeah, and this is the one thing for them. If they North Dakota State is going to really have to work if they win.
Linebacker on third down. They brought Kaplan, and miscommunication as this throw sails incomplete. Nobody within 10 yards. NCAA championships. We started the day with 16 from the original field of 24.
He just kept going even when he was out of bounds. You know, they've been bound and determined. Both teams, if the quarterback runs right here, Elijah Wayne starts inside and then goes all the way out. So that's probably why how he takes him down. Fans are upset.
You have the feeling this is it if you're Illinois State.
Yeah, you got to find a way to score a touchdown here. This 93 is going to just come, beat his man with violent hands and violent to the quarterback. Get the sack for a Nate.
1 of 3 today. 3rd down and 7, 5.5 to go, and they will swing it out toward the flat downs. More than 2-to-1 edge in number of plays ran as they get to Rittenhouse again as he was able to throw and then darting it at the last second, and a diving catch is made. Boy, great grab there by Maylander. Well, now they're going to say incomplete. Matt Maldonado with the look at those two quarterbacks. Trey Roberson, so dynamic with the football. Quite a career for Chris Kleiman.
To develop coaches and players as well.
Yeah, that is one heck of a coaching tree.
Oh my goodness.
From the championship year. 2nd down, cutback lane opens up.
Burn the ball there, keep it out of harm's way. Watch, he sees an Ane, and an Ane has just been killing Braceville. He can't block, he was unblocked. But what?
Keep in mind, on the right side of the Redbird line, you have a guard that's playing tackle. They're going to look for Sobkowitz. This time, too much air. They were looking for Alexander, and
they've got to get the ball down in the field goal range.
Patrick Bauer putting on the pressure that time. Offensively, Cole Payton found Bryce Lance for 78 yards. Then you add in a Jackson Williams punt return for a touchdown, and it was 14-0. Brock Spack has won a lot of football games and is nearly 2 decades on the sideline at Normal, but it is going to be fun. The quarterfinals, the defending champs eliminated here at the Fargo Dome. Illinois State into the quarterfinals. Fresh set of downs. They bring the blitz off the edge. Slipping and falling was Sobkowitz, and he still nearly made the 2nd down. Rittenhouse plants the feet, lobs it, Presson makes the catch. 3rd down, underneath, making the catch. Lord has some work to do. Tried to bulldozer his way through a couple of defenders, and he was not going to cut through, giving Sobkowitz a chance. 4th down and goal. They're looking his way. Pressure comes, and he's sacked back at the 11-yard line. Hit by a name. 3rd down and 7, 5.5 to go, and they will swing it out toward the flat, making the catch. But Illinois State was not ended with interceptions, and then 2 on failed 4th downs. More than 2-to-1 edge in number of plays ran. Inside 4 minutes, Illinois State, all 3 of their timeouts. They wanted the double move and then darting it at the last second, and a diving. Keep an eye on number 1. They love to bring him off the edge. They do here. That opens up the middle and a 1st down. Again, Ritten. 2nd down and goal. They are going to loft it. Sobkowitz high points it, gets a foot down.
Wow, foot down, and went up and caught the ball. But Rittenhouse gave him every opportunity to go.
Adds a couple of more. And now the point after is up. It is through, and we have a 1-possession game.
As well.
Yeah, that is one heck of a coaching tree.
Oh my goodness.
From the championship year. 2nd down, cutback lane opens up for Pinu. 2nd down and 10. They will hand it off, and there goes Dawson. High kneeing it all the way to the 10. 14 yards, Dawson. Rittenhouse looking, can take off if he wants to. Trying to buy time, lofts, touchdown! And Illinois State a point away from tying it, or do they roll? Noisier now. Rittenhouse caught by Presson, the two-point conversion.
Team storming back, making plays. Sobkowitz made a great touchdown catch, a two-point, chopping wood, as we like to say.
After the timeout, third down, pressure off the edge. Hayes is going to try to buy time, nothing open, so he have met in the playoffs, and for the first time, the Redbirds have figured out the Bison puzzle. 29-28.
Each time North Dakota State looked like they were going to pull away. These guys battle back. Tommy Rittenhouse.
Here, a running back rushes for over 100 yards against the Vaughn